The Seattle Seahawks have signed Bobby Wagner to a one-year, $7 million deal. And this isn't good news for the 49ers because the Seahawks are the only real threat to the Niners in the NFC West. And yes, the Seahawks are a legitimate threat. I'm not saying they're as good as the 49ers on paper, but they're closing the gap. Last year, the Seahawks had a good offense, a good run game, a good pass game, and a good pass defense. They have two really good edge rushers. They have two good cornerbacks. They can really stop the pass. Their problem was they couldn't stop the run. They gave up more than 2,500 yards on the ground. They gave up 4.9 yards per carry. They couldn't stop the run. So what did they do this offseason? They signed Bobby Wagner, who was the number one rated linebacker in the NFL last season, according to Pro Football Focus and Sys Data Hub. He was the number one guy. Great against the run and good in coverage. They also signed Draymond Jones and Jaron Reed, two D tackles who are strong against the run. And they're getting their strong safety Jamal Adams back. He missed last season with an injury. So that's four guys right up the middle who are going to make this Seahawks team much more stout. I'm not saying they're going to win the NFC West, but now the Niners have legitimate competition. I don't think they're going to get competition from the Rams or the Cardinals, but the Seahawks are right there. On paper, the Niners are better. But the Niners are tricky. We know the deal with the Niners. It's always when healthy, if they're healthy. They don't even know who their quarterback's going to be. Two of their quarterbacks are hurt right now, and the Niners are probably thinking, doesn't matter. Whoever is under center, even if it's Sam freaking Darnold, they should feel confident and they should do well because look at all they have. They have this great defense, and more importantly, they have Christian McCaffrey. All these weapons, but Christian McCaffrey's the key. Once the Niners got him last year, the offense took off. Before they had Christian McCaffrey, the offense was really underperforming, struggling to crack 20 points per game. After they got him, Jimmy Garoppolo took off, was playing great. Then Brock Purdy came in, played even better. But it did kind of feel like, hey, if Trey Lance were in there, he would have played well too. So that's the key for the Niners, keeping Christian McCaffrey healthy next season, because if Trey Lance starts week one and he has McCaffrey, that would be a vicious zone read. I could see the Niners winning a lot of games with that combination. Problem with that is Christian McCaffrey's a running back. He weighs 200 pounds. He's had an injury history. He's missed the better part of 2 seasons. Was durable last year, but his coach, Kyle Shanahan, gives him way too many touches, especially when he's nervous about the outcome of the game. He'll give him 25, 30, 35 touches if it's in doubt. When they went to Seattle last year to clinch the division, they gave him more than 30 touches. That's not sustainable. He's 200. He's a scat back. He's built like a scat back, a great scat back, but he shouldn't really be getting more than 15 touches in a game. The Niners should, with all the talent they have and the defense they have, they should be able to beat most teams without giving Christian McCaffrey more than 15 touches, 20 tops. But you know, Kyle Shanahan isn't going to listen to us. He's going to overuse Christian McCaffrey. And if they lose Christian McCaffrey, what is their offense going to look like? You can't depend on Elijah Mitchell. He gets hurt a lot. I like Jordan Mason, but does Kyle Shanahan trust him? We saw what this offense looked like without McCaffrey last year. So the goal for the Niners this year is to keep McCaffrey healthy for a long, long season. It's 20, 21 games, including the playoffs if the Niners go all the way. Keep McCaffrey healthy. They'll be better than the Seahawks, but the Seahawks are starting to match up much better. Now they can stop the run, at least on paper. We'll see which team is healthier when December comes around.